they didn't have it on streaming at first, even though it was mid-pandemic.
Right.
But they have it available to rent on YouTube TV now.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah, so Holly and I were gonna rent that one night and watch that.
Super.
Looks really good.
I've been telling folks to watch Belle through Amazon Instant Video because it's like $3 to rent it. But if you got YouTube TV, that works really well too.
That's significantly cheaper than through there, if I remember right, though. So that's good to know.
Yeah. I flipped the button so we're live streaming now.
Oh God.
Now.
Okay, hold on. Let me get dressed. Okay.
Wow, that was fast.
It's like the reverse of like the tearaway jackets. I have a tear-on jacket.
You have
it's pretty wild.
Instead of a tear away, it's a terra-tord?
Yeah. Yep. A terra-tordal.
Terra-tordal. There we go. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
Yeah, so for folks just tuning in now or perhaps later on the website, I was just talking to Henry about the movie Belle, animated film, modern take on Beauty and the Beast. Whatever you're doing, make plans to watch that film. Henry, the ending of the movie sat with me for a really long time.
Very good.
It is that good.
I do not have your farm listed in my farm lists in co-op.
Okay. All right, let me reload it. See if we get this going again. Okay, co-op online. Oh, I bet I was thinking absent-mindedly and did like split screen or something. Maybe. That's a possibility. Now you should see it.
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. It is not there. Do we have like the port forwarding DNS issues again?
It says I am now hosting a multiplayer game.
Wait, okay, there we go. I just had to cool my tits for a moment.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you got to keep your tits at a reasonable temperature.
Yeah, it's warm out. Gotta cool them down so they don't overheat. Oh boy, it's been a hot minute now.
It has. It's been about a month since we last played.
Yeah.
I'm going with my I'm going through the motions of muscle memory, milking all the goats and cows. Like, yes, this is things that farmers do.
Exactly. Farmers and Tylenols.
If I remember correctly, the very last thing we did was just go bonkers on getting everything planted.
That sounds, well, we did get a little past that because it is the 4th, and we would have done all that on the 1st.
Oh, okay. So that was definitely not the last thing.
Yeah, there's some content in between for sure.
All right. Well, we made it happen.
Did I ask for anything?
I
don't think so.
Keeping an eye on my stream quality. The bitrate's kind of dancing around.
Dancing, it's on?
Dancing, it's on, that's right. Well, it only dropped 28 frames, which is like half of a second, so that should be fine. That is like the only downside to streaming on Twitch is that these programs like don't do any sort of buffering delay. It's like whatever you send to Twitch right now is what they're going to get. You know, if there would be like a buffer, like, you know, even like a 20-second buffer, you know, just to ensure that things get sent, especially if there's like internet hiccups. But,
Right.
But no, they don't do that. It either works or it doesn't, and you get audio but no video. So it's silly. It's a silly technology. But we deal.
Not just silly.
Why do I have a golden leek?
Well, you see, as you start to get older, Chris.
Oh no.
Sometimes sometimes you start to lose control of things a little bit.
Oh dear.
So I'm going to ask you before you can ask me this week.
Mhm.
What have you been playing?
Oh
watching,
boy. Okay.
Doing?
Well, what
Farting.
since it's been a hot month since we last discussed things that were played and done and whatnot, I believe actually I can't remember what I finished before, so I'll just pretend that I never said that I finished the first Danganronpa, and I'm working on the second Danganronpa.
You and me both.
Excellent.
We are in the same pot on there.
I am on chapter 3, and I recall you saying that you hadn't had the opportunity to play recently. So
Yes. So I am like near the end of the first trial on game number 2.
All right. Well, my plan is to do some achievement hunting. For those who haven't played Danganronpa, it's far too long to explain here. I have an article that Eric and Kev helped me write about the experiences of playing Danganronpa, but in the sequel, there is a virtual pet that you can raise, and as you walk around the overworld of the game, you raise the pet, and you have to clean up after it, and you got to give it presents, and eventually it turns into a creature, and there are 5 different creatures you can get. And also, as you walk around and accumulate steps, you increase. It's like an experience point kind of thing, like in an RPG. You level up, and there is a level cap of 100. So, while Henry, you're doing your thing, I'm going to reach level 100 and also acquire all 5 pets.
Beautiful.
It's easy. It's monotonous. I can, I can hold the controller with one hand and, browse TikTok with the other. So everything's fine.
Excellent.
So yeah, Danganronpa 2 and also Pokemon Brilliant Diamond is a game that I've been playing as of late. That would be the 5th Pokemon game that I've played this year. Seth thought that I was going to burn out after 2. Silly Seth. You underestimate my power.
My determination.
That's right, my determination. So that's been going interestingly. I've had to learn from a few mistakes and a few and understand a few different concepts in the game. I just found some bread in the trash. Cool. I was wondering when I would. Yeah, I was wondering when I'd finally find something that wasn't like trash in the trash. This is just a full French loaf.
That was a loaf left by, what's his name, the homeless guy.
Oh yeah, that dude. Yeah, the guy who looks like a yellow Fred Flintstone.
Yes.
So I think that's everything I've. Well, there was technically one other game I gave a try, and that was like early this Sunday morning. I was playing a little bit of BioShock Infinite on the Series X. Now, I've played the game before, but I wanted to see what it looked like on the Series X with all the with all the bells and whistles and improvements and such. So I just played through it a little bit, and I was very pleased. Columbia is a beautiful city location already, and the enhancements on the Series X make it look even better. Even though, of course, the town is chock full of Christian nationalism and racism and all that. Still looks nice.
Right. Excellent.
So yeah,
that game was,
go ahead.
I enjoyed that game. I know that for some people it was a little divisive, as I understand it. But it was. I found it fun and satisfying to play.
Mm-hmm.
And among other things, it had the first tolerable escort mission. Right? Like
yeah, Elizabeth is actually useful.
Yeah, I mean, not only exactly. Like, not only does she not get in the way, she provides a very tangible benefit. Refilling your supplies and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. And you played Resident Evil 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's literally. I was thinking that same thought was crossing my mind as I started talking about that.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Ashley and her.
She just sucks. She just sucks. That's all there is.
Yep.
Ashley and her suckiness, just sitting there sucking like a sucker.
Yep.
Don't read into that too much, folks. I wasn't when I said it, but now that I reflect on it, well, thank goodness this is hindsight's
2020.
Yes. And thank goodness this is a Christian Twitch channel.
Not related at all. Nora says good night.
Oh, good night, Nora.
Not good night. She says hi, not good night.
Oh, okay. Well, hello and ungood night. Until such a time is determined that it is time to good night.
Yes.
Yeah. Just tell her I said hi.
Okay. So she also Nora has come to enjoy games with an air of mystery about them.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few games that I've played that really kind of wrapped her attention for any length of time was What Remains of Edith Finch. If you've ever played that?
I have not.
It's a very fun game. It's very abstract in its storytelling, but then the whole thing is just kind of like basically the mystery about kind of the long-term fate of this family, and she loved that. Trying to kind of piece together the parts of the story that the game was, showing, not telling.
Mm-hmm.
And with Danganronpa, it's not an abstract game by any stretch, but it does have obviously the mystery element to it. And so she was watching me play that and would be very vocal when I would play the game without her.
I spoke with her quite a bit on Facebook Messenger about it. She begged to know about something about the game. And I asked her like 5 times. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to know this? She's like, I need to know this. I'm like, and I reiterated to her, I'm like, I know what happens. Oh, her question was, does Junko die? I need to know. And I was like, I mean, do you really need to know? Need? She's like, yes. I said, are you sure? You still going to play the game if you know if she dies or not? She says, yep, I've seen almost every trial. So then I told her, yes, she does. And she sends me like the largest thumbs up that's possible on Facebook Messenger. So,
excellent.
And then she tries following. She asks if she has a crazy death or punishment. And I'm like, it's wild. I'm not going to tell you how, but it's wild. And she follows up with a response of Mondo is now Mondo butter.
Yes.
So, fresh creamery Mondo butter.
Yep. She's actually been watching the anime. I found the anime on YouTube.
Nice.
And so she likes that because then you don't have to read along. Obviously, you
Oh,
just
right. It's a nice summarized version of the entire game.
yep. So
Oh,
that's been interesting, and yeah, I haven't, you know, honestly. So like, I haven't had a lot of time to play on my own, and
I was
then
about
playing
to.
it with the rest of the family. Uh, the second one is maybe a little less um, inconspicuous,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, with all of the
Oh,
some of the
oh,
lewdness, I guess.
yeah, yeah. Mikan's really just making the game not friendly to younger audiences. That
So,
absolute hussy.
I've been I will get back to it at some point here, but I need some me time for that.
Mm-hmm. I heard a big whoosh after I went to bed. Is that normal?
I don't know. I heard that as well. No idea what it means.
Hmm. It's definitely not an OBS thing. I'm pretty sure that was in game.
Oh yeah, I heard it on my side
Yeah.
too. Yep.
Right. I'm sorry. Brain fart. I was like, Henry too can hear the stream the Stream Labs technology. Indeed, truly. So, so what have you been working on over the last month? What you been playing when you have time?
An explosion was heard in the night.
Oh,
Did 9/11 happen?
crap. That's just our luck, isn't it?
Did 9/11 did? Oh hey, we got garlic.
Oh, nice. Oh, there's a meteor.
About what?
It's to the left of the cow and goat barn.
I will be right there.
After these messages, I'll be right there.
Right there, exactly. So I beat Elden Ring.
Oh, you did?
I did, and I say I beat Elden Ring. I got through the storyline with one character. I have not experienced everything that game has to offer, not by a long shot.
Uh-huh.
But I did get through the storyline. Very good. Still love the crap out of that game. Gonna be playing some more at some point.
Superb. Excellent.
It did, however, get me perhaps a little overconfident in my abilities. I picked up the remaster of Dark Souls 1. I haven't put a ton of time into it yet because I've just been doing other stuff, but it is challenging in I'll say, I guess, some different ways.
Mm-hmm.
For one, it just doesn't let you. That game doesn't let you jump.
Right, you can only roll.
Yep, and that makes such an enormous difference
Yep.
in the overall experience with that. But
I laugh because I've seen my friends Shiny and Cody die numerous times in those games. From being unable to dodge roll in time.
Yeah, it's a treat, I guess. But yeah, I'll be playing some more of that for sure.
Cool.
At some point. But also then, we were talking about Danganronpa. Been playing through that. Played through the first game. That was a lot of fun. Certainly entertaining and
yes.
Very memeable.
yeah. So many good screenshots of quotes from that game.
Yeah.
Especially Junko yelling "Shut up" like Matt Christman.
Right. Definitely not a weeb Matt Christman.
Nope. But if it's one thing we need, I think, in this world, is we need the voice actress for Junko to do the "shut up" line of Matt Christman, via Cameo.
Oh yeah.
Shut up! Shut up! Oh my fucking god! That would rule.
That would rule. I am on board with that idea. But then what else? Um, yeah, as time allows at work, been playing some stuff on my computer. I just wrote the article recently about Backpack Hero. That's been a
Yes.
lot of fun.
I edited your article, and as when you made the comparison to inventory management in Resident Evil 4, I was like, oh no, someone made a game on this. Oh no.
Yep.
And yet at the same time, oh yes.
Yep. Exactly.
That, oof.
It's not something that, like, if you read about it without seeing it or playing it, it would be like, what? Why? That sounds terrible. But it's a lot of fun. I think one of the most interesting things about it, just for me, and that you might at least find interesting, if not enough to play the game, but it does a lot to get you over the tendency to hoard items, because you know that every battle you're going to have like 6 items, I think it is, that it shows you to pick from as like battle rewards.
Mm-hmm.
And you've only got so much room in your pack, so it's like, I've got this potion that I could use now to potentially slightly less benefit now, or I could save it. In a lot of games, that's the old like Final Fantasy thing, save all of your potions until they're useless, basically.
Mm-hmm.
In this game, it's very much just like, well, yeah, I can use it now and it's fine, because there's a decent chance that I'll find another one, and also I don't have room in my pack to hoard these, so yeah, it's enjoyable.
Excellent. Now that's coming to now that's currently a PC only game, right?
It's actually a browser only game right now. So they did a Kickstarter, and during the time of the Kickstarter, you could play it on the developer's itch.io page for free.
Oh, okay.
You still can play it there, but it won't be updated anymore.
Oh.
Everybody who backed the Kickstarter, which I did, after having played it on the browser and enjoying it, then everybody got a Steam key for the development version, essentially.
Nice.
So yeah, like the only way to play it until it gets fully like made and ported to Steam is the I guess kind of not really early access, but like the early build that's available online, and then eventually it'll be out on Steam and Switch.
Steam and Switch. Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
That's an interesting combination of platforms. Usually, if it's developed for Steam, then there's a good chance it would be on Xbox and PS5 as well. But hey, I ain't complaining. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
So the bridge to the east of town is open now?
To the east of town.
Yeah, by the Adventurer. I think it's by the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, to the quarry. Yep.
Yeah.
You can also take the minecart to there directly.
Oh. Oh yeah, there's the minecart. Okay.
Yep. That was a reward earlier for some bundle that we completed.
Oh. Oh, there's another mine here. Oh, this is the this is a more dangerous mine, I'm guessing.
Yes, and what you find there is a golden scythe.
Ooh. I mean, that doesn't sound so bad. You just got to go down like 100 levels or something, probably, right?
No, it's not 100. It's only a few levels. It might even just be like 1 or 2, but I don't remember it being like crazy difficult, but
I might have to go over there one of these days.
just
I'm
one of these days.
I'm expecting. I should check the weather because I'm waiting for it to rain so I can go buy the mermaid's pendant, and I can make a proper husband out of Grizz for Emily.
Beautiful.
It's going to rain all day tomorrow. Perfect.
Oh, we don't have to water cramps. Dude. That was quite the laugh for a dude.
Behold the power of the doot.
Dude.
Doot 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 doot. All right. So, is there any like TV shows or movies that you've been watching as of late? And as of late, I guess I mean the last month.
Have there been? I don't. TV shows. What have I been watching? Nothing really. Mostly just YouTube stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
How about you?
I started watching Obi-Wan Kenobi,
All right.
and I am enjoying it very much. It's unfortunate that the lead antagonist is getting flack for her race and also her character. And I honestly think people are just mixing the two. Because the antagonist is just a really obsessed Sith, hunting down Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it's like, why are people complaining? Have any of you ever played a Star Wars? you ever seen a Star War? Even once? Sith are obsessed. Everything she's doing is completely in character of how Sith behave. They are incredibly cliche. they have names like Maul and Savage, Insidious. Like, I mean, there's Count Dooku. I'm not really sure what that one was about, but the rest of them sound evil. It's Star Wars. It's supposed to be geeky and dorky, and that's the appeal. So ignoring all that, I'm enjoying it. It's a fine show. There's only like 3 episodes out, I think, and there's only going to be 3 more. It's supposed to be a limited, like a one-off kind of thing. It's not going to be a multi-season thing like The Mandalorian. So, did that, and of course, Seth came over, as you know, and subjected him to Miyu madness and Fateful Findings, and then we watched Belle and another a movie pick of his that honestly wouldn't be a bad choice for a bad movie night, called Exterminators from the Year 3000. It's do you remember, Henry, Italian Spider-Man?
No.
Oh, okay. So, well, first of all, I saw you put the horse in front of my door, so thank you.
That was Emily.
That was not Emily. I saw you specifically do it.
I was trying really hard to move it, and it wouldn't move.
Mm-hmm.
Emily was like, "Move this, you son of a bitch," and I'm like, "I can't let this horse stay in front of my best farm bro's door."
Uh-huh.
And I tried to move it, but the horse
Uh-huh.
was just too powerful.
Oh, that's quite the story. I literally saw you jump off the horse and leave.
Well, yeah, because I was trying to move it. I was jumping off it after attempting to move it.
I saw you take the horse to the front door and jump off of it and leave.
No, that was Emily.
That
Wasn't me.
That was not Emily in in a Tylenol outfit costume.
Can you prove this?
No, but I can't unprove it either. And since you can't prove a negative, therefore I win. I think.
Oh, damn it. I deny
Oh.
everything. I'll see you in court.
So yeah, those movies and Obi-Wan are really the main things that I've watched. You know, there's been a lot of pro wrestling on lately. AEW had their Double or Nothing pay-per-view, and you know, there's also the weekly shows.
Sure.
Dear Grizz, I'm really craving a fresh apricot. I haven't been able to find one at the store, so I'm asking you. I'll pay you well for it.
Wank!
With my body. You accept toenails?
Oh no.
That's what she meant by body. Just gonna...
Not even her own toenails, somebody else's. Man.
So yeah, off the top of my head, that's what I'm pretty sure I've watched.
Fateful Findings. That was a lot of fun watching with Seth. That movie is it's like the perfect bad movie night movie. Like
yes.
It's gotten to the point, maybe it's just Stockholm syndrome. I don't know, but I unironically enjoy watching that with people.
It has a charm that can only be met watching with multiple with one or more people. Honestly,
yeah, for sure. It's definitely not the same experience watching it with watching it on your own.
Mm-hmm. And we found gifts. We found gifts on Neil Breen, which we now have forever and ever.
The world rejoiced.
And there was much rejoicing. Hooray. All right, apparently there's an old man that is selling a mermaid's pendant.
I think he is. If you go to the beach, you have to go to the right across the bridge, and then he's like by the woods. You know, the beach woods. Beechwood.
I can see it in your eyes. There be a special someone in your heart. Just so happens I'm selling a mermaid's pendant. Give that to your intended and they'll know exactly what you mean.
Turns out that Emily's like from some place where that's like a symbol of family revenge or something.
What did I do? Oh no! You'll rue the day you gave me that pendant, Grizz. I'll see you in family court. Why family court? Off she goes. All right, well, I have the pendant. All I should have to do is literally give it to her. And everything will be fine. So on this beautiful rainy day, while she's literally working on some clothing, here we go. Grizz got engaged. All right. I accept.
Nice.
I'm blushing. I'll set everything up. We'll have the ceremony in 3 days, okay? That's a little fast. We could, there's a photographer and you got to get a caterer. It's fine. I'm going to do it all myself.
3 days.
We're just going to use a selfie stick. It's fine.
This wedding was recorded on my iPhone.
Look, I speak from experience. I've been engaged. You spend the good money on a photographer, and I have seen the results of weddings with good photography and great photography and bad photography.
Yeah,
you never
skimp. Not the kind of thing that you want to have bad photos of.
Nope. I'm trying to remember which wedding I went to where they gave everybody at the reception point and shoot disposable cameras. And I thought to myself, this is going to give you mixed results. But this was also before smartphone cameras were really a thing. So
sure. That's fair.
Yeah. I think nowadays you could get away with not needing to do something like that, and in the wedding invite for everyone you can give them like a QR code or something where you can upload, or when you send like thank yous to people for gifts, and whatnot. You give them a QR code where they can upload the images, and then that way you have not only all the professional photos, you also have other people's perspectives.
Technology's crazy, man.
It is. I think that's a nice thing, honestly, to do because.
Oh yeah, for sure. That sounds awesome. Like I wish that would have been a thing when I got married.
Right? I mean, what was out there? November 2011 was like the iPhone 4S was the best anyone could do.
Yeah, I don't think I had a smartphone, or I had like a crappy like Motorola Android something or other. The free phone that comes with the phone plan as a promotion thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was not a good phone.
The Cellcom Android phone. I know exactly what you're speaking of.
Yep. Yeah.
We have Androids. We didn't say they were good, but we have them.
Yeah. They eventually got on the iPhone train. It was glorious when they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was because I remember, like, it's just kind of weird to think back to it because when Holly and I went on our honeymoon, we have some pictures of it, but it was all like we had to take we had a separate like point and click, like dedicated camera, and so we didn't like take that with us everywhere that we went, unlike how you take a phone everywhere. So we didn't have like oodles and oodles of pictures. And it's just weird to like think now about, God, what do we do like laying in bed at night when we didn't have phones to dick around on?
Right? My best recollection of those days was like college living, where I was just on my computer until I got tired.
Yeah. And now we are still that way, I guess, but our computer's tiny and it's in our hands.
It sure is. Just getting that blue light blasted into the retinas.
Although they have like the nighttime mode on the iPhones, which helps a bit with that.
I should probably do that.
You can even set it on a schedule so that it turns on at a certain time and off at a certain time.
Can you believe we're about to move in together? I've never lived with anyone but my family. Never lived on your own either, huh? Well, that's not something everybody does, so.
Probably not like the best way to start a marriage, like that being your first experience living out with someone, but...
Do you know why I use your computer, Chris? Because it's convenient. You knew I was going there. You knew I was going there.
You know why I put 30 candy canes in your room, Chris? I'm speaking as Emily here, of course. I'm admitting nothing.
Oh my God, she really did do it. I was wearing a Tylenol wig and I put the horse in front of your door. It was me all along.
Exactly. One day you'll see this and you'll think about how foolish you were that you didn't believe me.
Like the kid in Cloak and Dagger that was never believed by anybody.
Exactly.
Dabney Coleman's my uncle. He's going to get here in his tight pants. He's going to tell you what's what.
You're going to find all the Chaos Emeralds. Dabney, Coleman, Sonic, and Knuckles.
It sounds like Principal Prickly from Recess. Today on Recess, the kids find all the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah.
What's this horse doing here? Is there a Tylenol nearby? I do not
you
see
can
one.
take the horse if you want. I am fishing.
Okay.
Trying to get because there's fish that you can get in the rivers when it's raining.
Oh.
And I am trying to get a shad, which I'm assuming is like a shad fish.
A shad?
Yeah.
I have a shad.
You do?
Yeah, do we need a shad?
We do need a shad for our
Oh.
Reaver fish bundle. I will take it off your hands if you got
You're
nothing.
you poor man. You are sitting there putting in all this work.
No, it's still worth it because
looking to get a shad.
I also needed a catfish, and I was able to catch one of those, and those also are found in rivers while it's raining. So it was still worth it. But I will be at the community center putting this catfish in the aquarium.
Oh, well, I will head to the community center as well. With the shad. Oh my god. Looking for a shad. Oh yeah, I didn't got one in my pocket here. Need it for something?
Just so happen to have a shad in my pocket. It's in my fish pocket, which is, of course, the pocket where I keep my fish.
Like you do. There we go.
Bundle complete.
I just stole your valor.
That's all right.
That's what this is really about.
Pulling fish valor.
Yep. Hang on. Note to self. That's the title of this stream.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Stolen fish valor. Somehow this is not an Aquaman episode.
Eh?
Okay, now Nora says goodnight.
Oh, good night, Nora.
Chris says goodnight, Nora.
All right. I will horsey on back to the farm. I just need an ocarina of time so I can relive the last 3 days, or the next 3 days, over and over again.
It's just one of 3 days when you don't want to wake up.
Toot. There we go. So yeah, it has been a month since we played. A lot has happened in the world in the last month, and honestly, I think it's a little too exhausting to go through any of it tonight. What are you doing in this house?
It's me.
What the hell? I can't see it.
It's me, your beautiful wife.
What the hell is this? Why is there a giant grizzly bear statue in my house?
What are you talking about? You have a grizzly bear statue?
Yeah, apparently Emily came by dressed like you and dropped off a 9-foot tall grizzly bear statue in the bedroom.
You know, considering your name is Grizzly, that's actually kind of fitting when you think about it.
Sure it is.
Very, very thoughtful of Emily.
It's gonna watch us while we consummate the marriage. It's got like little red LED eyes in it that just glow randomly.
All the candy canes start just like lighting up like a rave. Oh, there's a new Queen of Sauce today.
Oh, I'll have to watch the TV.
And it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Oh. Splendid. I'll go buy another mermaid pendant. Oh. Yeah, you get all that. You scythe it up, whatever that is.
That is kale.
Oh.
And that's actually how you harvest kale.
Oh.
You scythe it.
Oh, okay.
In this game, I'm not saying like in real life. I'm not a kale expert. Just to,
No.
for all the kale.
Well, to be fair,
Man.
neither am I. I don't know enough about kale to dispute your claims.
I've actually never eaten kale before.
It's if you get kale chips, it's fine. If you get anything else, it's trash.
Rainbow.
You gotta eat it like it's a potato chip. So it's got to be prepared like one. Otherwise, you're like, what is this Pizza Hut salad bar garnish doing here?
Right.
Which apparently for like the longest time, Pizza Hut was the largest consumer of kale in the U.S. because that's what they use it for.
Huh.
It was decorating the salad bars with kale.
Interesting. Today I learned.
Mm-hmm. Of course, now there are no more Pizza Hut buffets, which is a sad day for America.
I'm still just in general partial to Pizza Hut for their, pizza. And that could be a hot take to some people, but their marketing through the Book It program, current right-wing nuttery about that notwithstanding, very effective marketing because now Pizza Hut for life.
Yep. Same. I went to the buffet with my dad for several lunches while I was in college. So that was like our hangout while he was not working.
Nice.
So, we'd catch up. He'd tell me stories of what's going on at work, and I'd tell him what's going on in class and stuff.
That's excellent.
And yeah, then up until the pandemic hit, there was one Pizza Hut down here that had a buffet. And now they don't. And it's just, a weird, empty building. But
a weird, empty, buffetless building.
Yeah, but such is life. Time, things change. Time passes. I always knew something important would happen between us. I just never thought it would be this. This is true. This is the woman who, when I gave her the bouquet, asking her to be my girlfriend, she had no idea. She didn't see it coming at all. Gallons of mayonnaise. Wasted. Which honestly, just getting a little real here. I've had a couple of dates where I would make a move and the lady would respond with, "What are you doing?" Now it's like, oh, just all right. Well, I'm gonna go call the police because my confidence just was murdered right here. File a report.
Missing persons report.
Yeah. File a missing persons report. My self-respect just left. I don't know where it is.
I haven't seen it in 3 days. Would you please do a wellness check?
So yeah, Emily being this aloof and oblivious about romance, it's real. There are people who are like that. So.
There we go. Got a bunch of cauliflower planted.
Did you need assistance?
No, I'm good. It's
okay.
All taken care of. Thank
all right.
you for the offer, though.
No problem. I'm just going through trash.
As one does.
And some people caught me digging in the trash. I don't know if that's supposed to mean anything.
It means that they're gonna call the police, and it's not gonna be good.
Well, they got nothing. They literally do nothing else, so why not?
That man is digging through trash to find sustenance. Kill him.
That son of a bitch.
Taking other people's valuable trash. My God.
How dare he? Well, the trash cans are all empty anyway.
they want you to think.
Maybe Fred Flintstone up here already emptied them.
Have like turf wars over trash.
This is my can, goddammit. I worked hard for it.
Exactly.
I was kind of expecting Haley to say something about the fact that I'm going to become her brother-in-law, but nothing. My sister's weird.
My sister's weird. I don't approve of your marriage. This whole situation sucks.
Who's going to, pay for my rent? I wasn't paying for it before. Now you expect me to? Oh, God. This is the worst. Do.
Do we have any large goat milks yet? We've gotten goat milk, but there's specifically large ones.
If we would have them, they would be in the thing in the storage. I do not have any on me.
Okay. Let's find out.
Ruggy! No, don't run away. I want to pet you. There we go.
There's so far is just regular goat milk.
Ah.
So you're brushing the critters too, right?
Huh? How do I do that?
You gotta buy a brush from Marnie's. That's why we're not getting bigger milk. Yeah, you gotta brush them every day too.
Oh. Let me see if I can get to...
I don't think I said that, so I apologize.
No. I don't remember. I don't remember that being a thing.
Yeah,
Marnie's.
That's my bad.
That's all right. Marnie's. Where's Marnie? Not your mom. Not your mom.
South of the farm.
South of the farm. Oh God, I went way off shot. Oh God, she's gonna close at 6 o'clock like a real jerk.
I'm pretty sure she's closed already.
Oh my God, that's even worse. Oh, there's Marnie. Hey there, it's good to see you. Feel free to visit us anytime you please. We are currently closed. Well, let me see what the hours are. It's locked. That can't be Marnie's place. It's got to be this place. Open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Oh my God, I was literally 10 minutes late.
Oh well.
C'est la vie. C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. C'est la vo. C'est la va.
C'est la ha ha. Hello. Salud. I wonder whatever happened to Gary Bralsma.
I watched a video not too long ago about him. Have you ever heard of the YouTube channel Wavy Web Surf?
I have not.
He does breakdowns basically of internet memes. So he did an episode on the Numa Numa guy. Did one on, I don't know, just a bunch of random, not necessarily just memes, but stories that only really gain traction because of the internet also. You would find it quite interesting, I'm sure.
Probably, yes.
Would recommend. I'll send you a link later for a couple real good ones.
All right, super. Thank you.
I'm fishing for a wood skip.
Where are you running away, Abigail? Oh. I've been pushing off my homework all weekend. Looks like I'll be pulling another all-nighter. She looked at me while I was fishing and had a question mark, and then she scurried away like a rat.
Doesn't approve of fishing. It's a satanic ritual.
Or she knows I'm getting married and she's like, are you having a bachelor party?
Why are you inviting fish?
You wanna have one last night as a bachelor? Nah, that's literally what I'm doing right now, ma'am.
Just me and my pole.
Just me and my pole and nobody else.
Me and my rod.
You can take that every possible way. I mean it
Me and my rod prayer.
figuratively, literally, hypothetically, even for the sake of argument.
Hypothetically.
Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that you're a man at a lake with your pole firmly grasped in your hand.
Now, if your pole is wet, that could be a serious medical condition.
And the liberals would want you to accept that as just the way it is.
And if you try to tell them that your pole shouldn't be wet, then they get offended. That's how this game works. Oh, Ben. Little weasel.
Yep.
Like, he's just a kid that took far too much pleasure in getting to be the hall monitor in school.
Yep. Yeah, he was definitely you got that perfectly. Definitely hall monitor energy. If his glands worked even a little bit more than they already do, he would absolutely be a cop. He's just missing like a microgram of the testosterone needed.
Yeah. I did love the Chapo reading series on Ben's books, though. Those were a delight.
Yes. Yeah, they do a great job tearing him apart. Tomorrow's the big day. I think.
I will try to make it to your wedding.
As soon as the marriage cutscene will take place as soon as you wake up. When the ceremony is completed, you and your spouse appear at the farmhouse. Oh, here she is now.
Just get one last one last cuddle in. This one isn't Emily. This is actually me.
Just one last sleepover with my bro.
Exactly. Where we just kind of touch butts and cuddle.
Yep. Oh, maybe it's tomorrow.
It would appear that way.
Because because then the wedding takes place immediately when you wake up. So. Oh, goody! I left the door open. Cows are pissed.
Yeah, chickens are gonna be pissed too. I forgot to quit.
Let them be.
Let them be.
Deal with it.
Be. Let them be. Let them be. These chickens are assholes. Let them be.
The damn barn door was open. Let it be.
Oh, now you can eventually today go to Marnie's and get a brush. I should grab one too, I suppose.
Oh, no use leaving the door open. The cows aren't going to want to go out in the rain.
Yeah, I gotta feed them hay today. It's hay day.
Yeah, do they have hay? Let me check.
Oh,
they
there's
should
hay.
have hay. It doesn't. Oh no, they don't. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I meant that we have sufficient hay for them to receive. Not just they have hay in their spot.
They're not smart enough to dig in the box of hay. where they could just feed
Which is for
themselves.
the best, like
I guess.
I don't want them to know that.
Well, maybe I do. I just haven't thought it through enough yet. Okay.
Right, you never do think these things through. That's why I'm the manager. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm sorry.
That's why I manage this Duncan, and you don't.
Dunkin' Donuts farm.
Yes. All right. Now to go to Marnie's and get a brush.
Would you be able to perhaps purchase 2 brushes and put one into a chest for me?
2 bourbon brushes?
I understood that joke.
Yes. If that was ever asked of me, I would never say no. I would absolutely say yes every time.
When someone asks you if you want 2 bourbon chicken, you say yes.
She's selling me hay, heater, shears, and an ornamental bay hail. And that's it.
Really? There's no brush. No brushy brush.
I'm gonna check again. Supplies shop, purchase animals, leave. If I select supplies shop, I've got hay, heater, shears, ornamental hay bale, and then it goes into my inventory for selling.
I could absolutely be crazy. I might be thinking of a different game here. Let me...
I have video evidence. And it's not me.
I believe you.
It's not me. I'm just going somewhere at this. I have video evidence, and no, I'm not wearing a wig.
Oh, yeah, nope. I'm thinking of, like, old Harvest Moon games. Never mind, I just completely mixed that up. There's no brush. You didn't do anything incorrect or miss anything, and I'm sorry for any undue confusion.
You're good. I was due for visiting Marnie anyway, because I've never been in there. What you got here? Nothing? All right. See you later.
Oh, man.
Every retail worker's favorite kind of customer, the person who's just browsing and is just there.
Yeah.
Until they decide to leave, which takes forever.
Okay, so in relation to our fish bundle here, we need to keep an eye on Fridays and Sundays when the traveling cart is here. We need to keep an eye out for a walleye.
Ooh.
Because we need to get one of those, but they're only available in the fall. So if it's possible to avoid waiting until fall to finish the fish bundle, that would be ideal.
Okay.
In the meantime, I am going to fish for an eel. Unless you have one of those in your pocket.
I definitely do not. Not even figuratively speaking. Let's see. What can I contribute? Besides waiting to get married. Large goat milk and wool.
Yeah, if we're able to complete the... I'm kind of excited to complete all of the bundles if we're able to, because it unlocks some content that was actually added after the last time that I played this game with any regularity.
Oh.
So
We'll get
That'll
there.
be fun. Yeah.
Lake fish. We need a carp. I'm just looking up to see because it seems like the majority of them are like summer only. Carp. Oh, carp is a fish that can be caught in the mountain lake during spring, summer, or fall. It can also be caught in the secret woods, the sewers, or the mutant bug layer during any season. All right.
Oh, seriously? We needed carp?
As part of the lake fish bundle, the carp is the last thing on the list. I'm gonna go
I
to
thought
the
I had... Okay.
I'm gonna go to the secret woods and get that.
That sounds great.
Mainly because I don't know how to get into the sewers where I can meet the turtles.
Yeah, the sewers aren't open just yet.
Aw.
We get that eventually for donating stuff to the museum.
Heroes in a half shell. We're closed.
And in the sewers is the person that I will live with when
Oh.
I get a chance to do so. Hey, I got Neil. Excellent. I'll go donate that right away.
Looking for a water. And I
Yeah, you'll
found the
catch a
water.
carp. You'll catch a carp like right away. I had a bunch of them yesterday when I was
Oh.
trying for the wood skip. I didn't realize we still needed a carp though.
There it is.
Beautiful.
Your fishing tackle has worn out.
Your bits and
Oh.
bobs.
That's a thing that can happen?
Yeah, the tackle's got only... It has finite uses.
So what do I do? Do I get another fishing pole or?
Oh no, you can still use the pole. It's just it's like the lure that you attached to the pole.
Oh, I need a new lure. Okay.
Yeah. Or you don't have to. You can fish without it. It's just you don't get the bonuses for whatever lure that you had on there now.
Oh, well, I can go magnet fishing instead.
There you go.
Aha! Checkmate, atheists.
Exactly.
Somehow I attracted green algae. I don't understand it, but algae is apparently magnetized. So we're just going to roll
I think
with that.
the magnet one just gives you like a higher chance to get treasure chests, if I remember right.
Ooh, that'd be a first. Mahogany seed? Do we want a mahogany tree?
We've got a bunch of seeds, so I mean you can throw them in the thing if you want.
Okay.
But, funny.
I think it's the second one. Yep. To the community center. Before it closes.
Community center doesn't close.
You don't know that.
I do.
The little hobgoblins might close it.
Goblins.
Haven't heard anything from that guy in a good long while, and good. He can deal with paying damages for all that shit he said about Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
All right.
Agreed.
Lakefish bundle carp. There it is. So we got ocean fish, crab pot. Oh, I get a new tackle. Ha, perfect.
Nice.
Just what I needed. And then we need a walleye, which you mentioned we can't do yet. And we need either a lobster, a crayfish, a crab, a cockle, a periwinkle, a snail, or a shrimp. All right. There is one thing I wanted to share with you, Henry, about my Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
So I think I've mentioned before, or maybe I haven't. So I'll say it now. I have family that, they're all on varying ends of the political spectrum for various reasons.
Sure.
Usually when we get together, there's talks, but it's never like, angry or heated or anything like that. And given everything that's happened in the last month, it was surprisingly delightfully quiet all Memorial Day weekend that such stuff wasn't brought up. But during that Sunday, I was chilling in front of a fire with my family, and somebody had asked me, like, when are you getting back into dating? And I gave them an answer, and then they asked me what kind of person I was looking for, and we got to talking about what it's like living in Madison and dating people down in Madison, and somebody had an opinion on that. And it's like, you can find insufferable people anywhere. It's not unique to just Madison. And I mentioned how how a friend of mine was trying to hook me up with a friend of theirs who is vegan, and not only that, but they're an ethical vegan. So the conversation, the conversation didn't go very far in that, in that hooking up, as it were. Because they found out that I go hunting and fishing and all that, and they were like, well, when you kill a deer, it literally hurts our hearts. But I know that's just a part of you. It's not all that you are. And I'm like, yeah, that's correct. But I mean, this is impasse territory. If you think me a murderer every come around Thanksgiving, this ain't gonna work, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But one of my cousins chimed in and said, "Oh, so they're a vegan, huh? And they think ethically, that killing animals is bad. I bet they're for abortion." And the entire group groaned, like, "Oh God, here we go! Don't bring this up." Which,
yeah, no joke.
Yeah, and so in response, I said, "Look, everybody's got their reasons for whatever they believe. Y'all got purity tests. I'll finish this in a second. It's wedding time." Do you see this too?
I do.
Oh. When Grizz first arrived in Pelican Town, no one knew if he'd fit in with our community. Certainly not me. I was too busy stuffing my pants with my own brew. But from this day forward, Grizz is going to be as much a part of this town as any of us. Now, if only he'd do a goddamn quest or two on the board. It is my great honor on this day 9 of spring. Hang on. It is my great honor on this day 9 of spring to unite Grizz and Emily in the bonds of marriage.
Oh, you gotta take that one step further. To unite Grizz and Emily in the bonds of marriage.
Well, let's get right to it.
Y'all gonna fuck now?
That's how it works here. You gotta pork in front of everybody.
Grizz?
Emily, as the mayor of Pelican Town and regional bearer of the matrimonial seal, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
You may now shit the bride.
How is that not going to be the title of the article? You may now shit the bride. That's it. I'm sorry, Stolen Fish Valor. You may now. Oh my God. Okay. I'm fine. Oh God. I can't wait to put that one in the Discord.
Tuesdays with Henry, you may now shit the bride has been submitted for editorial review.
Oh God. All right. Life is going to be different from now on. But the future looks bright. Gotta wear shades. Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to sit here on the porch.
Wow, that wedding took literally no time at all.
Whitlin. The wedding was wonderful, wasn't it, dear? Well, we can't forget about the farm.
We stopped time to make it happen.
Right? Oh, now we can go up to 14 hearts. Neat.
That is too many hearts.
Just going to give her a big wedge of cheese. You got this cheese that was already here on the farm? Oh, you shouldn't have.
I know that mayo was the thing that got me in your pants in the first place, but have you ever considered cheese?
Have you considered opening up to cheese?
Would you give cheese a chance?
Oh my God.
Oh man, that would have been another good title. Give cheese a chance.
That would have been, yes. You're just on fire with titles today.
Yes. Also, I still think the best title, just in general, and for the Discord submission, was "I shit myself to feel."
Yep. Yeah, that one. That's the zenith. I think that was Zerg's suggestion.
It was. Yeah.
That was incredible. Oh Lord.
Alright, gonna go to Clint and break some shit up. Whoa, did you put that up here?
What?
What's with all the crystals up here? Did Emily bring those?
I don't know what my wife does.
No, okay, like for real this time. This wasn't me. Like, do you see this up here? I can't like break them. It's nothing I put in.
I think that's her thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, let me check the Stardew Valley wiki on her.
Hold on.
I think that's right.
Hold on.
Marriage.
I just talked to Emily, and she tells me, she says, I work part-time at Gus's saloon. It pays the bills. Fuck you, Emily. I pay the bills.
Wow. Wow.
Coming in here acting all high and mighty at me.
Just high and mighty and... I don't know, man. I don't know. That's my wife just being my wife. Just the wife.
Wife bad.
Wife bad. Phone bad. Let's see. Marriage. She will add her own room to the right of the bedroom. She'll also set up a small crystal garden behind the farmhouse, where she will sometimes go to meditate.
Crystal garden, you say? So you got a crystal mommy.
Yep. Crush me, crystal mommy. On rainy mornings, Emily may offer you cloth, wool, duck feather, refined quartz, or bean hot pot.
What?
You never tried it, so I made it myself. God damn it. Just her personality does an immediate 180 where she's just like, she's very sour on you.
Just turns into a wine mom all of a sudden. Hey, got some stuff. Maybe now I can get a key from stupid Gunther.
Oh, hey, and Emily, that's a nice shirt that you're wearing. It says, "Don't talk to me." Does the other side say, "Until I have my wine"? No! As she pounds as she just pounds a growler of a growler's worth of wine.
Wow, there's another great title, Poundin' a Growler.
Well, for one of my It's New to Me Dang It articles, there was a Pokemon that used the move Growl on me, and when it did so, it showed its butt. So for that article title, there's also a mythical Pokemon in that episode. So I called it Jirachi and the Butt Growlers. So Growler is it's a good
growlers,
name.
But growlers would probably be the backup singers for the Jizz Whalers.
Probably. Did you do anything with the cows and goats this morning?
No,
Okay.
I did chickens,
Right, cool.
but I did not.
I will go take care of them. They can enjoy the sunlight for the next 6 hours. Bruno has no milk right now. Maybe later. Girdle has no milk. It never gets old, Henry. Goat shit has no milk right now.
Damn, we are 2 items away, donations-wise, from being able to access the sewers.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna do another quick sweep through.
Oh, hey, Fiery and Zerg here.
Sorry, I had the wiki up. What names do we need to have? Unfortunately, no naming at this point. We have shifted focus a little bit to bundles and marriage today.
Yeah,
and
I got married.
We do not have critters to name. Although at some point, Chris and Emily are going to have a kid. And we'll have to name the kid.
Ooh, yes.
That probably won't be this time on Game Grumps, but...
The tiny humans have finally given into rest. Ah, yes, Henry can relate.
Yep. It is that time here as well. It is the best time.
Yield! Yield! So, yeah, you might want to watch the VOD when this is done. Literally earlier this day, the Tuesday the 9th, I got married, and we got an excellent title for the website article out of it. The blackout curtains aren't blacking out. Oh. I see a curtain, and I want it painted black. It's that time of year, though. Like, it's bright as hell out. Like, what, it's 9:29? If you can still see, like, a hint of sunlight on the horizon. Which, admittedly, this is my favorite time of year in terms of sunlight. I don't like the heat that comes with it, but... Oh my goodness, and we got Monev with a party of 2. Good evening. Henry went somewhere, so it's just me right now. Or maybe he's just...
Where'd I go?
You got all quiet all of a sudden. I assumed you had to...
Oh, no, I just... the HomePod went off with with the final bedtime alarm, so I just muted so that our viewing audience did not have to deal with bedtime reminders.
Zerg says you had to refill your growler.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's important to keep that filled and topped off, you know, get a little hectic if you got an empty growler.
If you were going to have a growler, what would be your primary liquid that you would keep in there for consumption? Because we all got water bottles, sure. We have glasses, but if you like went out of your way to get an actual like growler from wherever, what would you put in it and drink from it regularly?
Fondue.
Fondue.
Yeah, like cheese fondue specifically, not like a chocolate fondue thing.
Interesting. How do you keep it? How do you keep it warm enough to be liquid?
Have you met me? I'm always warm.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I just keep it on my person at all times.
You just like get one of those baby harnesses on your stomach, but it's like you wear a shirt over it. And you just have the glass pressed against your belly.
Exactly. Or I just like keep like a like a thigh holster, but I flip it around so it's on my inner thigh, so I can keep the warmth there.
Oh God.
This is my cheese holster.
Cheese holster.
It contains my traveling cheese.
Monev says, I have a growler I semi-regularly fill at a local brewery. Very nice. Very nice.
We have had a lot of good titles tonight.
Yes.
Zerg. Cheesy Growler would have been a good one.
Yep.
Stolen
Fish Valor was the first one.
Yes, Stolen Fish Valor.
Stolen Fish Valor. The context behind that is that we completed one of the bundles because I just happened to have a necessary fish in my pocket. I wasn't even thinking about it. And Henry was like, yeah, I'm fishing for this fish. I'm like, well, I got one of those. And so then he went and caught another one, and I completed the bundle, therefore stealing his fish valor. Crowler. Yes. I like that. And then what were the one that I'm going with is Henry came up with this one. You may shit the bride.
Oh, Mayor.
Yep.
Mayor.
Which for those of you not really sure what that means, Mayor Lewis was the officiant for the wedding. Our Mayor Lewis really likes duty. So he always finds ways to incorporate that in his life.
Literally the moment we started playing this game,
yep,
and he was taking us on a tour around our brand new farm, we immediately established that he was just taking dumps in our empty farmhouse and leaving them as presents for us.
Yes, Fiery, indeed. How dare I with the fish valor. Amber Turd reference. I haven't gotten there yet. I've somehow kept completely, like I've kept like 95% out of the loop on that stuff. Zerg says, oh man, it depends on what I would fill in my growler. Back in 2008, when I went to a Taste of Wisconsin at the State University here, there was a supper club beer that hasn't tasted the same since. Are you thinking was that Capital Brewery Supper Club? Because that's the only beer I know of that has the name in it, unless there's a supper club that has a brewery. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, that's a fine brewery. I drive past it every day on my way to work. Although it doesn't mean anything because I can't go in before work, but it's there. It's across from a preschool.
You know, I feel like it's only you are stopping yourself from hitting the brewery before work.
I'll just literally park next to the building, smack it with my hand, and then I'll go to work and I'll say, yeah, hit up the brewery on my way in.
ASMR episode.
Laughing like the doofy shark in Strange Wilderness for 10 hours.
Doofy shark, doofy shark,
God damn it. Otherwise, something barrel aged Founders KBS would be my favorite. Okay.
Barrel aged. We're getting into Aaron territory here now.
Yes. Yeah, that would be Ah, I forgot to close the door again. Take that, cows.
Same.
Take that, cows. They're out anyway. What do they care?
You freaking moron.
You cod swallops. Oh, they still love me because I'm milking them. That's right. That's right, you dirty outdoor sluts. You take it. You enjoy it. You like being out late at night, chilling with the possums and the raccoons and denizens of the evening.
Barrel-aged beer.
Hmm.
I've not ever had a barrel-aged beer before.
Same.
I'm not a huge beer drinker, but that still doesn't change that I've never had a barrel-aged beer.
I had barrel-aged beer a really long time ago, and it doesn't count because taste buds change every 7 years. It was a Central Waters bourbon stout, I think. But if we're talking what we'd put in a growler that is of alcoholic content, Capital Supper Club is definitely a good option. I would probably put Ham's beer in it.
What about alcoholic cheese? Alcoholic fondue beer dip.
You're just saving everybody all sorts of time there, Henry.
Just combine it all. Yeah, just
Alcoholic cheese.
cut out the middleman.
Yep. Kraft macaroni and drunk. I've got the blues.
The High Life Blues.
Kraft, I ever tell you I love you so much? Oh my god. So
Kraft,
good.
you're like my best friend. Like, seriously. Kraft, like, you've been there. You're just the cheesiest, man.
Yes.
I love you.
Yes, can we please get the girl that sings I've Got the Blues to talk drunkenly to a box of macaroni and cheese?
So, what would be better, actually? Talking to a box of mac and cheese, or to, like, I don't know, maybe like a cardboard cutout of, like, the Cheezosaurus Rex mascot?
Oh god. There's a couple of bros like walking downtown with the cardboard cutout. This guy. one of
What
them,
a wild child.
watch out, ladies. One of them nonchalantly throws up in front of a jewelry store downtown and continues walking. Woo!
The cardboard cutout manages to throw up in front of.
They cut they cut a hole in the dinosaur's mouth and then hurl through the mouth. There's another title that could have been for tonight: Hurling Through My Cardboard Cutout.
Hurling through my cardboard dinosaur cutout. Oh, the places we'll go.
The places will hork. But yeah, that would be my vote. Those are my favorite beers right there, really. Ones I can get anyway. If I could get it regularly, I would get Shine On from Central Waters Brewery, but I can only get that when I visit Stevens Point because they don't sell it in Madison for some reason.
You know the reason.
Probably.
I don't actually know. I'm just making things up. I'm sorry.
It probably has something to do with like logistics, and also if you buy it, proceeds go to my former employer, the MREA, and I'm like, yeah, this is me supporting them in my own way, and all that happy horse shit. So Supper Club, or my go-to domestic is Hams.
Do you have anything in any chests or inventory anywhere that can be donated to the museum? Anything that belongs in a museum, perhaps?
I have a golden smallmouth bass.
When you hover your cursor over it, does it say Gunther can tell you more about this if you donate it to the museum?
No.
Okay, then that's useless.
Unfortunately, I should probably address this exclamation point thing. Bring Gus and Albacore. Bring Robin Hardwood. All these journal tasks, and I ain't doing a single one of them.
And, I mean, why would you, quite frankly?
Pam is thirsty.
She's got a problem.
You just bring that sweet farmer ass over here, sweetie. Walk slowly. Saunter on over. I got some gabagool in the fridge.
That baggie in the toilet tank so your uncle doesn't find it.
Let's see. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff that I can't use for anything. So you need large goat milk, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I just have regular goat milk, and I just sold it.
That's fine.
You'd think I could just, pour out the large milk jug and then pour goat milk into the large jug. You'd think you could do that.
These jugs were made for goat milk.
And that's just what they'll do. One of these days,
these jugs will goat milk over you.
Bat, 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 bat. Start milking. Doot,
no.
doot, 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 doot. Ah, yes. Since the last time we streamed, I acquired a couple of frogs for my tank. My fish tank.
Got frogs. Are they Battletoads?
They are not Battletoads. They are African dwarf frogs. And somehow...
African dwarf battle frogs?
Somehow they're still alive. I see them swimming right now. Doing their little froggy swims. It's an interesting lesson in seeing what I can do with adding diversity to this tank. So... But so far, they're being very normal, being very, hey, I'm swimming here. Hey, I'm eating stuff here. And for a fish,
hey,
that's kind of
the most... I'm walking here.
That's all you can really ask for. The New York accent is just a bonus.
Hey, I'm swimming here.
You'd think I'd be getting treasure chests. I am not.
I have 9 Omnigeodes. Surely one of those will contain something that I can donate to the museum.
Absolutely. My magnet lure is gone. Huh. That's weird.
Well,
well. I guess that goes away after a while.
As you get older, sometimes your body just starts working differently.
Hey, come on, all too true. Sunfish. Oh.
Sunfish, tuna fish, ray fish, blackfish.
I can just put all 33 pieces of bait on my fishing pole. Thank goodness. It's just this giant wad of worms. Just a... a big clump. Smallmouth bass and more bait. All right. Just what I was looking for. All right.
Alright, I'm going to remember this time to go close the critter doors.
Henry will remember that. Oh, that reminds
that's
me.
right.
Walking
We
Dead.
still got to do our Walking Dead, yeah.
Yes, we do, sir.
Someday.
I imagine your 4th of July and birthday are already scheduled and accounted for?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
If we don't do anything, I will be heading up north instead. So whatever y'all do is totally fine with me.
Okay. Well, if we do that, you know, if you're otherwise not planning to come up, let me know, because like we could plan something together, and then hey,
Hmm.
Emily added an addition onto your house. Like, it's got like her bunch of
Yes.
her stuff in, but it's inaccessible because of the candy.
Indeed it is. I'm making a path.
No,
I'm making a path.
Emily worked so hard on those.
No.
All right, well, I'm sleeping with you guys.
Okay. This is adorable. There's a ghost in my house. It's okay, Tylenol. You can sleep here with us. Well, shoot, I think this is what, marking a full week that we've done here in spring, right?
I think so.
How long you been staring at that plant there, honey?
She's just looking around your house like, I've done such a good job with this place.
I've been looking at this since 3:30 a.m. It's so beautiful. You look fresh this morning. What do you think, hon? I ordered this the other day. Oh, she ordered this plant.
See, this one was Emily. I mean, all of them were Emily, but this one is Emily too.
No, oddly enough, this one was your doing. That's what I was waiting to hear.
Yeah, there we go. This one's actually me. Alright. Sell. Take care of some chicken dicks.
Chicken dicks.
Chicken dicks.
There we go. And I will do some watering. Do. Watering a random weed because I don't know how to control this game.
Nickelodeon.
God damn it. Man, those jingles from Nickelodeon were iconic.
Yep.
Did a great job of getting into your brain.
For sure.
I remember tons of summers being spent watching a good amount of Nickelodeon programming with the likes of Stickly.
Write to me, Stickly, P.O. Box 963, New York City, New York State, 10108.
That's right. And now, here's the same episode of the Rugrats you've seen 10 times. Hooray! And I watched it anyway.
What a brilliant, thing for, having as your marketing thing. It's literally a popsicle stick, 0 budget that needs to
Right.
go into keeping that up.
That's a corporation doing some MST3K level work.
Yep.
And it worked.
Yeah, it did. Here I am still remembering the stupid little song about the mailing address decades later.
I wonder what would happen if you sent something to that address now. If it would just
guy
be
named Giovanni.
just some guy. Keep getting these goddamn letters.
Who the fuck is Stickly?
Ice him.
I'm gonna stick a stick in his ass.
Hey, Mr. Stickley, how about you return this to sender? Just taking out his anger in a nearby Hobby Lobby or whatever. Wherever you can buy spare popsicle sticks. Spare Michaels.
Not even that. He goes to the store and buys like ice cream confectionaries and runs them under hot water from his sink to melt them and then snaps them.
He thinks he's torturing it. Who sent you? Who sent you? You son of a bitch, you talk. Oh, there's a trash can in the water?
Not a trash can, that's a crab pot. I don't. If you're able to check it, that's great.
Oh, I grabbed it.
Then, did you grab the pot or the things in the pot?
I grabbed the pot.
Does the pot contain things?
How do I check that? I don't think there's anything in it.
Okay. Well then, stick it back in the water.
All right, I threw it back in.
Then eventually it'll get crab face.
You've got crabs. Hey, that should be coming out pretty soon.
Crabs?
The season 2 of Clone High.
Sorry, that's excellent. However, I opened up all 9 of those geodes and I did not get a single thing to donate to the museum.
Oh, come on.
Damn it. One short.
Rude. Well, what was I going to say? Well, there was the news that came out just yesterday of, and I know you haven't read or watched it yet, but Berserk is continuing.
Yeah, I saw you post about that.
Yeah.
Gotta catch up on. Well, catch up. I have to start
reading
in any capacity watching that.
So, yeah, whether you want to watch or read it, there's really no wrong answer. There are adaptations of the story, but they only go so far. The 90s anime and 3 films that were made in like the early 2010s basically cover the same material. But the 90s series covers a little bit more, and it's considered the superior adaptation for the most part.
Gotcha. All right.
But yeah, if you were to just read the manga itself, I mean, you can't go wrong with that either. It is a visual feast. Like I said in the text message earlier, how much I love One Piece and think it's one of the greatest mangas ever made. But Berserk is in its whole other league. You can't consider Berserk the greatest manga ever. It's more than that. So I'm really glad to see that they're finishing it.
Very good.
It's like everything you've ever everything that we've really wanted out of dark fantasy, a medieval setting with with insanely high stakes, the insane fragility of human life, and a story about overcoming suffering. I mean, it's there. That story has it, and it is Like the odds are greater than any than any typical shonen manga. I should say not the odds, the obstacles, I would say.
Well, I shall absolutely give that a watch then. I'll send you a link to the series that I found on YouTube. I don't know like which version it is that I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell me if it's like the good stuff or not.
Okay.
Otherwise, you said that it's on the server, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I have it. They are Blu-ray rips.
Nice.
So, and I watched a couple episodes of it, and I was delighted. Although the lead character, his name is Guts.
Yes.
In the English dub, he is voiced by the guy who voiced Zoro in the 4Kids adaptation of One Piece. So,
Oh God.
it's very weird hearing him being very serious. But
Damn
quite
it.
enjoyable.
I can't believe that you committed suicide. I can't believe it.
Can't help you out of this one. Ooh, I found some spring onions. Nice.
Sorry, what I meant to say is that I can't believe that out of those 9 geodes, every last one of them had to go and be a little prick.
Yeah, what the hell? That ain't right. It ain't right that we have to end this. That we have to end this stream without having just that little tiny element taken care of.
That boy ain't right.
I'll tell you what.
Spoilers a little bit, I guess. Then
Sure.
the reason why I want to do this is
Mhm.
there is a character that you meet in the sewers who initially is just a merchant
Mm-hmm.
but a merchant that you can buy quality sprinklers off of once a week. But anyways,
Ooh,
also
very
you
nice.
can eventually get him to move in with you. He doesn't marry you. You just like
Oh.
bachelor it up together.
Oh, okay.
And
He
that's
just lives here now.
yeah.
All
So
right.
that's gonna be my game plan. I ain't Tylenol ain't gonna be
Settling down.
settling down with no lady.
You're gonna
He's
bro it up instead.
gonna bro it up like a bro.
All right. And hey, you found a
Tylenol,
cockle.
I did in the cockles of my heart.
Horseradish.
Oh,
Horseradish.
horseradish.
Horseradish. Horseradish. All right, I'm going to add the spring onions to the food storages. And I'll close the door for the cows and the goats. I'll do the same for the chickens.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Toot. She's been looking at the same plant all day.
Staring at it the whole time.
Ah, that aroma, it can only be you. Did you drop ass? Well. Yep. Guess we're all going to bed. She had to climb over you. Oh, that's fantastic. All right. Well, it's 10 o'clock, folks. Thus ends another session of streaming the Stardew Valleys. So next time on Game Grumps.
Next time on Game Grumps.
Mm-hmm. Stay hydrated. Get some rest. Watch for deer. All that good business. Yes, watch for deers. That's right. And
Watch for deers with the Z. You can tell those ones because they have their horns on sideways.
oh God, Sounds horrifying.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
is.
All right. Good night, folks. And Henry, what you got for the folks?
Nothing.
Very good. All right. Until we meet again.